Welcome to CLJ News, where your choice is the student voice. Covering topics here at CL Jones Middle School, such as education, sports, activities, weather, and more. And now live from the CLJ Newsroom, our CLJ News team.
Welcome to CLJ News. I'm Eli.
And I'm Brenna. Today we are going to be covering multiple topics from our various team members, including a local pig farm, a visiting storyteller, CL Jones sports, current fashion trends, the 100th year celebration of the Christmas City, Christmas traditions, the adventures of Elf on the Shelf, and Taylor Swift's latest tour, weather, and the local food truck trend.
It's kind of hot in here. That wasn't me, I promise. Well, since we're in the fire, a new pig farm opens up near Minden. I'm personally excited because bacon! Now that my opinion is covered, the new PF, pig farm, I'm too lazy to spell it out, is expected to have much business, such bacon, very flavor. It is expected to become very efficient and produce many piggies by next year. It better have at least 20 left for me. Okay, now for the bacon fat. The PF is supposed to open sometime early next year. The pig farm in the country is expected to make the owners very rich within a few weeks of the opening. Thank you.
Thanks, Eli. I'm Hannah. On January 20th, there's going to be a storyteller in the CL Jones Middle School gym. Kate Campbell, over the course of 13 albums she has written, recorded, and performed almost exclusively on the acoustic guitar. She is coming here to talk to us about Martin Luther King Day and what happened in that time. She's never been in Minden at this school before, so she's very excited to come here to visit us. Some more facts about her are that her father was a Baptist preacher from Sledge, Mississippi, and Kate's formative years were spent in the very core of the civil rights movement of the 1960s. The inevitable experiences have shaped her heart, character, and convictions ever since. Back to you, Brenna.
Thank you, Hannah. Now to Shelby with our sportscast.
Thanks, Brenna. The 7th and 8th grade girls basketball team is having a great season so far. The 7th grade girls are doing a great job at practice and at games. Their rank is 3-1. The 8th grade girls are also doing well. Their rank is 2-2. Coach Randerson and Coach Sartorius are doing a great job at teaching the 7th grade girls. Coach Clapper is doing a great job at teaching the 8th grade girls. With 12 girls on the 7th grade team and 13 girls on the 8th grade team, their goals will be met with all the team's effort. The improvements they've made on their defense and offensive skills will help them win the rest of their games. Back to you, Eli.
Thanks for some great sports news, Shelby. Now to Melody with a fashion update.
Thank you, Eli, and hello to the hallways of fashion. I am Melody. Today we are discovering the hallway of fashion. So you know how jeans with holes are put into them? Well, it just looks like someone tortured their jeans with knives. And now I understand high-waisted jeans because some people are more conservative. And I get that. But what about baggy jeans and belly shirts? Long socks and boot toppers are coming back to fashion. Boot toppers, they keep your legs warm, and long socks, hey, let's add some color to you. Back to Brenna.
Some great fashion tips, Melody. Now let's touch on some Christmas news with Elena.
Thanks, Brenna. I'm Elena here with the festivities of Minden's Century of Lights. We've all seen the Minden Christmas lights, but this year they are even more special. This is Minden's Century of Lights. In celebration, there is an ice skating rink, pony rides, and as always, the Christmas pageant. Each and every light is hand-strung on warm days after Halloween, and they are turned on for the season the evening after Thanksgiving. The lights are extremely important to those around Nebraska and have been a wonderful Christmas tradition for a century. Many people from towns around Minden are drawn to the lights each year. Back to you, Brenna.
Thanks. Many families have different Christmas traditions. Like in my family, we always get pajamas, and it's always the first gift we open. Another tradition I have been a part of is a gift swap. Many of you have probably heard of it, but it's when you buy a gift for the same gender, and they get to pick out one of their many options. Baking cookies is one of the most popular traditions. You can bake cookies for Santa, just to eat, or even for family gatherings. Some traditions in town are the lights on the courthouse and the town square, the pageant, and the Christmas parade. A tradition many people do around the U.S. is putting up a Christmas tree to put gifts under it and ornaments on. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Now, make some new traditions this year. Now, let's hear from Mercedes and that little sneaky elf we've been seeing around town.
Thanks, guys. Hi, I'm Mercedes Holmes, and I'll be telling you about Elf on the Shelf. Elf on the Shelf has been a fun little holiday tradition for years and for years to come. This little Santa's helper was started in 2004 by a young woman and her 2 daughters. Carol Abersold, Chanda Bell, and Krista Pitts are the trio who started this tradition. Bell suggested that Abersold write a book on a new holiday tradition where Santa's elves go and watch over families and report back to him the night after. Soon after, they called upon Bell's sister and Abersold's other daughter to help publish the book because of Pitt's expertise in marketing and sales. Later on, in 2008, Elf on the Shelf earned the Best Toy Award, Book of the Year Award, and National Best Book 2008 Award. Now, Elf on the Shelf has been a fun holiday tradition in families for 11 years. Parents move these fun little ornaments in different positions in their households in different areas. This way to make the kids believe that the elf comes year round and watches over them and reports back to Santa. Parents have funny ways of when the elf returns, like the elf in a bag of candy or driving a toy car with a doll. Time to time, families will make these elves mischievous, like riding over a parent's face. Anyway, parents do this or how the story started, Elf on the Shelf will always be a fun holiday tradition for years to come. Back to you, Eli.
He's a sneaky little elf. Thanks, Mercedes. Let's hear from Sahara about a famous music tour.
Thanks, Eli. My name's Sahara, and I'd like to talk to you about Taylor Swift's latest tour that ended in December 12th and one day before her actual birthday. Ms. Swift had 85 different concerts from around the globe she performed, from United States to Australia. The tour first kicked off in Tokyo and ended in Melbourne. Fans from all over came to see her perform. There were 7 shows in Asia, 8 in Europe, 7 in Oceania, and 63 in North America. She played many songs from her newest album, 1989, and some from her older albums. The setlist songs from an order were Welcome to New York, New Romantics from 1989, I Knew You Were Trouble, which was a rock version, but the original I Knew You Were Trouble from Red, I Wish You Would, How You Get the Girl, I Know Places, All You Had to Do Is Stay, You Were in Love from 1989, along with Clean, also from 1989, but that included a Clean speech before the actual song, which ended up into the Clean song. This Love Story from Fearless, Style, This Love, Bad Blood, also from 1989, We Are Never Getting Back Together from Red, Enchanted and Wildest Dreams Smash Up, and Out of the Woods from 1989. And lastly, Shake It Off from 1989 at the very end. Some of the songs in the set list were changed throughout the tour because she had special guests come out or it got too late and she had to do with 1989 or the Loft 89. She had glow-in-the-dark bracelets. You'd put on your bracelets when she came out. They'd light up to the beat of the music. And after the show, she'd have something called Loft 89 where you'd meet Taylor if you got picked by her mom, Andrea, during the show.
Some great information, Sahara. Gotta love that, T Swift. Now let's catch up on the weather with our chief forecaster, Gertie.
Connor, where's my suit?
Sorry, but it blew away.
Fine. Tell me when we're rolling.
Okay. Grady, we're rolling. Grady!
Yeah. Okay. I'm ready. Alright. The 21st, people. Sorry about that, guys. Alright. It's supposed to be 44 degrees at its peak and low gonna be 25 degrees and turning cloudy. Now the 22nd, 46 degrees at its peak, low 28 degrees, and the sun's going to be yielding to clouds. And the 23rd, 41 degrees, low 26 degrees, and rain and drizzle are possible. The 24th, 42 degrees, and its low is 24 degrees, mostly cloudy. And the 25th, 44 degrees, low 24 degrees, and cloudy. But people, we have some dreary days ahead of us. That'll be all. Back to you guys.
Thanks for stealing my job, Grady. Now, our final story will make you hungry. Connor?
Thanks, Eli. The food trucks have been coming in and going out of Minden for a while now, and I have gone to all three of them. In my opinion, the three of them have a lot of great food. Just the other night, I had a pulled pork sandwich from the Grinder's food truck. On the sandwich is delicious pulled pork and coleslaw, and you get the choice of beans and more coleslaw or pasta. On the food truck, which is the name of the food truck, they have a load of different food items to choose from. When I went there, the guy working there offered me a vegetarian falafel. And so I tried one for the first time, and it kind of made me crave another one because it was that delicious. At the hot dog stand there's at the same place as the other two, which is Mason's. You can get anything on your hot dog that you want that's on the list of ingredients he has. There are things like mustard, ketchup, hot sauces, and more. Back to you, Brenna and Eli.
Thanks, Connor, and that's today's news.
Thank you for tuning in to CLJ News.
Where your choice is